Hey, welcome to Coach Me Joanna here on my Facebook page. I'm feeling a little better. Thanks for all the love and well wishes. I appreciate it. So if I cough a little bit, I apologize, but I am on the upswing. But basically, I really wanted to talk to the fact that Zillow is crazy. so it's in the news, it's everywhere. It was even brought into my Facebook group of what is going on with Zillow. And I got to tell you, the first thing that comes to my mind is they needed a tax write off. That's why any multimillionaire, bazillionaire does anything stupid like that. And for those who don't know what they did, they bought up, let's just focus on the Phoenix market, about like 232 properties in Phoenix, and they were outbidding people. Now, they did this across the nation, but the biggest bulk was in Phoenix. And they went way over asking price, outbidding people, and just scooping up property after property. But they did it with the intention to flip. Okay, they did it with the intention to flip. And those of you that are flippers out there know that you cannot overpay for property to flip it, because like you need that margin to repair. Now, if they were going to buy and hold for a long-term strategy, it could level out and even out eventually. So I could see if they did that, but they didn't. That's the whole problem. They bought it to flip, and so they just held on to them. And I think also what happened, excuse me, is that getting people to work this past year, I know I've had trouble in Pennsylvania here, getting people to work on projects. And I've heard it from multiple investors across the nation, getting contractors to work, and contractors that do want to work, they've lost employees. So, and then with the whole supply chain on hold, it's sitting out in the ocean, it's been even worse, right? So this one guy was talking about how he ordered a Halloween suit, and it never came in. It's sitting on a ship in the middle of the ocean. And so he had to be something else. But it's that stupid as a Halloween costume, and it's that detrimental that like materials to do work are still sitting in the ocean as well. So so there's that factor too. Maybe Zillow was in over their head with, they couldn't get supply, they couldn't get people to work on the properties, they couldn't do it fast enough. I don't know. Only Zillow really knows what's going on with them. And they should have took my master class on six-figure flips. I go over my remote one that I did in Atlanta. I did it while I was in Pennsylvania, and I did the flip remotely. And it was difficult, don't get me wrong, and getting a contractor to work even when things were somewhat normal, whatever normal is anymore, is still a challenge, and you got to browbeat people to do what they need to do their job. And but it got done, and I made good money off of it. And now there's like a whole nother strategy going on right now. So with what's going on with Zillow, I really want to point out the whole buy and hold strategy and how important it is. So I've been hearing a lot of things going on with our economy changing. There's people being arrested in the Vatican. There's crypto's going crazy. Banks are changing from accounts to e-wallets. There's so much change going on. And with that, I want to tell you that real estate, I don't care how expensive it is, you think it is, we're at the top of the market, whatever, you need to buy and hold as much assets as you can, because the place to hide your money in assets is getting less and less. and real estate, and which is why there's bazillionaires hiding, stacking money in real estate right now. Successfully is close, guys. So I just wanted to share that with you. And that whole Zillow thing brought a lot of things to light of, even the big dogs are having issues, right? Even the big dogs are having issues with flipping. So wholesale may not be your answer. Flipping may not be your answer, but always and forever, buy and hold will be your answer. And why do I say that? Because everyone needs a place to live, right? So the evictions are in place for those that whole moratorium, but the forbearance for landlords on their loans was extending another 6 months. So if you're sitting there going, okay, well, the tsunami's here finally, it's not. The tsunami's still not finally here. So there's a lot to consider when you're doing real estate investing. And the main thing I can say always, 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 always has been the bread and butter and the life of real estate investing is to buy and hold. To buy and hold. So I hope this was clear. If you guys have questions about it, go ahead and type in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and how you feel about other things that were addressed. There's also the story I always use to help you understand why big companies do stupid things is typically for a tax write-off. It's typically for a tax write-off. So they needed a loss. Sometimes a big business needs a loss on their statements. So that's the other thing I can think is wrong with Zillow right now is they just needed a loss. Or they're doing a huge course correction because they screwed up bad, right? Like those are the two options of what's really going on right now. But I'm actually in my new studio getting it ready to go. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but I bought this place and I'm actually moving my studio in here so I can get set up and address more real estate issues out there and bring them to you so that you guys can understand, more what's going on and what strategy to use. And, really resources, what's going on in the world. Okay. And an investor's take on it. Because sometimes what you hear in the news, in the, like what's going on in the world is a whole nother story than what happens in real life. So I hope you guys get that. But the only thing I can think about for Zillow is just that they just screwed up bad and maybe they did need a tax write-off. But buy and hold is definitely the way to go. And if you guys need help with that, let me know. I'll be doing a special training coming up. If you want more information on that, type in the comments, let me know. Because I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you guys get what you need. I've been doing this for over 20 years and there's always something. There's just always something. So I'm not afraid of what's going on. I'm just aware of what's going on so that I can play my next card, right? That's how we do it is if we know what's going on in the market, we know how to play our next card. We don't ever stop doing real estate investing. We just go, oh, now we have to tweak and do this, right? So again, I hope this was helpful. Type in the comments anything you need to hear. And I do have my 5-day challenge coming up. So if you're looking to get started in real estate investing, I do have a 5-day challenge on how to get started, how to find properties, know your market, know your numbers, and close on property. Like I've had people negotiating within the 5-day end of the challenge. So if that's something that you're wanting to do, I'll be putting that information coming up next. But I just thought I'd let you guys know here. All right. Well, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And Joanna Wright here, Bottom Line Wealth. Always here to make your real estate investing as easy as possible and fun. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon.